Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well. This week we're going to be talking about articulations. Before we jump into the reading, let's recap a little bit about what we learned last week about articulations. Now, when we articulate on the clarinet, we use the tip of the tongue to the tip of the reed. And articulations are important in our musical playing because they allow us to imply the style and the musical characteristics that the composer wants, whether that's a legato articulation, a marcato articulation, or a staccato articulation. So in this week's reading, which I've linked down below, you're going to learn a lot about articulations and how they apply to the clarinet. Henry Gulick, who wrote the article you're going to be reading, is actually a clarinet professor, or was a clarinet professor at Indiana State University, and he had a whole series of pieces called Clarinet and Pedagogy, and this is actually the second article in that series. From the reading and with this week's assignment, you're going to find 3 things that you found interesting or learned. Then, when we reconvene next week as a class, you're going to take one of the examples from that text and you're going to teach it to one of your peers. And I'll be assisting in that, and it'll be general group discussion, and everyone will have their clarinets in studio class as normal. But you're going to use what you learned from the text and apply that to a real life situation when you're teaching your clarinet students. And this will help a lot for when we put you in the middle schools and you're going to be teaching those clarinets. You're going to be teaching clarinet lessons to the middle school students. We'll also next week be listening to some of the examples that Gulick gives. You can see, I believe, at the end of the article, he talks about Brahms, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, a number of great clarinet excerpts that really do imply these articulations that he talks about. So just to reiterate for this week, you're going to read the text, pick out 3 things that you learned or found interesting, and then when we reconvene next week, you're going to apply those things that you learned to teaching one of your peers one of the examples. So I hope you all have a great week, happy reading, and have a great day.